Hello and welcome back to another episode of GeoGuessr but in The Sims 3, and today we're doing another Europe episode. So here we have the map from last episode. The only thing that I had to kind of squish in was the university world, which I made into Yale, and the rest actually fit in pretty well. And I also thought about making Woeford actually an apocalyptic town with this white marker, because I don't think it is supposed to be a normal world, but that's for the map from last episode. And the first world we're going to look at today is Donnach. And on the Sims 3 website where I downloaded this world, it actually says that it is a Scottish world, so obviously I'm going to search for it in Scotland. But first, let's take a look. So here, as always, we have a look from above. It does have some distant terrain, and I think actually that is the one from Sunset Valley, isn't it? I don't think so now, but this is how the town looks. Very cute, very small, only 70 lots. And then I wanted to look at some of the lots. I mostly only know the worlds from world overviews on YouTube and never actually opened them up myself. So it is always nice to have a look around. So this seems to be some kind of ruin. We have some train tracks here. I always love that detail with train tracks. Do they stop here? Oh no, okay, so it was just... And there is a bridge for the train tracks and it's just incredibly immersive. We do here have a broken train track with another broken train, and here we have some oh my god, okay, it's a cute little farm with some cows here. Obviously they are just the 2D ones. Very cute. And yeah, it gives off some Great Britain vibes with these walls and everything. Oh my god, there is even, oh my god, train station with this little bridge. Whoa, okay, that's incredible. So you can kind of play pretend when you go on holidays that you go by train and just drive to the train station. Very cute. Oh my god, I love that. The streets are also really nice laid out, and I also love the texture and everything. Looks really good. Where do I want to take a look? Okay, first I wanted to see this big mansion here. Ooh, very nice. It's huge. And also I want to take a short little look into the town center, I guess this is. Very pretty. I hope I'm not missing any CC, but it looks so cute. Very nice. And a ton of community lots here. Oh, okay, there's even a church with the mausoleum right next to it. And it's really fitting, like this is perfect for this world. A little town center by the water. Very pretty. Okay, but then we get into guessing. Okay, and Scotland is here up there. Yes, okay, so we're right. It is... Okay, let's see. How big are the mountains around? They're medium, so not too crazy. A lot of fir trees, but that's expected in Scotland, I think. So I just looked at Europe part of the map, and we obviously do not have anything in Scotland yet, so free to decide. I do want to go a bit on the part here, so let's see. Okay. Ooh, okay, that's a bit creepy, but there are not a lot of pictures. The buildings are insane. Whoa, that's so nice. All this historic architecture is just so pretty. Oh my god, whoa, so beautiful. I think, yeah, it's already the right direction. I just have to decide, I guess, which one I want. Let's go a bit more up here because it looks like a pretty small town. I don't know what these red spots are. Are these flowers? Pretty little church. A lot of nature. I think actually this is more of the direction I wanted to go with Donnach. So let's see. more into the mountains maybe. Oh my god, a rainbow. Okay, it's the only picture in that direction. So, and obviously all those small towns do not have pictures. Ooh, that's... Oh, okay, so that's more of a small town near a river. Yes, there is the river. This looks very similar to what we see in Donnach, I think. Okay, let's see. What was it? Charleston of Abalur? Let's go in. And I think I'm already happy with that. That's just perfect. Obviously, it's so much easier to guess in Europe, I think, because the architecture in every country is just so distinctive. Like, it's so different from each other. Obviously, a lot of things that are similar. The thing in the US is more like you can distinctively tell by the nature most often where you are. And also a little bit by the architecture, but only if you really looked at it for a little bit. Like, I played so much GeoGuessr in the US to kind of tell a difference between the houses. But yeah, so this is actually already perfect. So I'm going with this for Donnach. And the next word we're going to look at is Crumpelton. Okay, so I was finally able to load up Crumpelton. So here you have it. It did not want to load the first 2 times, so I had to end the process of Sims 3 with my task manager, but it finally worked. This world has around 114 lots and it is also populated, so that's nice. It is a England inspired world, which is pretty obvious by the houses and everything. Unfortunately, they use the standard Sims 3 rabbit hole, so it's a bit confusing with the architecture, but I think it is mostly... What is that? It's mostly supposed to be a England-inspired world. Okay, so this is the science rabbit hole? What the hell? I never saw that. But yeah, here in the middle there are a lot of rabbit holes. I chose this household because I wanted to see how the house looked. Ooh, it's very pretty, very intricate. Ooh, they even have an indoor pool. Very cool. Oh, okay, so this is the house from the store, the Victorian mansion. Oh, but there seems to be a problem with the roof. But I'm pretty sure that it is. And then there is the rundown version of it, which is also probably missing the store content. I do have the store content, so I don't know what happened here. So maybe if you want to play with that world, you will just replace that with the real thing. We have here some horse buildings, the normal rabbit hole, and then here a training track. It really takes forever for the textures to load in that world. With Donnach, it really was so fast. Okay, this cute little building, that is very nice. I love that. I also really like when different road textures are used. There's this beautiful little bridge here with the stones below. Okay, but when I watched a YouTube overview of Crumpelton, it gave me a lot more English vibes than it is now when I look at it myself. Oh, okay, but this house, like, that's very British. I'm not a fan of the door used. Like, this is a lot too modern in my opinion for that build. But, ooh, okay. This nice Tudor home. But what? I'm so unsure if I'm missing some of the things because these doors are so absolutely not fitting. I should have all the CC and store content, but maybe it didn't load up correctly. Also, I just saw that this has a university, so you could send your Sims here to go to university, maybe? Oh, and there's a resort. But what I wanted to say with the university thing, you could make this, I don't know, maybe I'm making it Oxford, or I do the same thing with the university world last episode that I'm just going to Google prestigious universities in England and just decide for one what this should be. Why are there these things? Okay, like I'm getting the feeling I'm missing some CC because this makes no sense. But very pretty resort, very beautiful. I just saw that there is a train station. Always love that. So cute. Very small, like these train tracks obviously are not all over the world, but a cute little train station. So nice. And it seems like there are some witches living in this house. Nice, okay. So let's see. Very cute. I'm just going to Google some British universities. And it obviously tells me Oxford and Cambridge. King's College London is something I also know. The rest I do not know, but I do not want to make it London because there's also the Imperial College London. I want it to be a bit more on the countryside. So let's see. So this is Oxford, and I already think that this is not very fitting for Crumpelton. Yeah, that's not it. Yeah, and also Cambridge is not really... like Crumpelton is not looking like that. So I'm just making it some university in England. So when I want to send my Sims to university in England, they can go to Crumpelton, but it's not like the most prestigious university. I think that's okay. So let's see. How was the surrounding terrain? It's not very mountainous. It's pretty flat. A lot of trees, but non-fir trees. So it even has like... ooh, okay. It even has this little beach town. I didn't even see that. Like a bit of a Brighton thing here, I guess. Like with... oh no, even palm trees. Okay. And very modern architecture. I have no idea if this is like close to the real thing. Is this a casino? I guess it is. Oh, it's a casino, another resort. And yeah, this cute pier. Yeah, like I can't believe that this is how the person who built that world was wanting it to look like, and also with the roofs here. So I'm pretty sure that this didn't load up correctly. What are these things? I have no idea what this is supposed to be, but let's look up some places. I think I want it to be more like here in the middle, like this town. I'm unsure, maybe this is a bit too big, but it's already pretty much what I was expecting. Not really any pictures of buildings here. Oh wow, this is a nice house, but no more pictures. Ooh, this is crazy. It's only standing on those pillars. But to be honest, I'm already pretty happy with this direction. I don't think that I will find a complete duplicate, obviously, as always. And as I'm not making it Oxford or Cambridge, I just have to see where is... there is Cambridge and there is Oxford. So I do not want to make it too close to each other. If I found another university in an English situated Sims 3 world. So here Cambridge, here Oxford. So maybe I put it more like up here, a bit over Birmingham, into a small town. Okay, there's even like a little pier-ish thing. Very pretty. And I think I will just go with that one. And with that, we're done with Crumpelton. And the next world we're going to look at is Mirth. Okay, and here we have it. Mirth by GEOGUESSR. It is a completely empty world with a few small buildings, like this entrance building here. And as always with Guru Sims worlds, it's super detailed. The terra is just very nicely painted. I just saw there are pink trash cans here. Very cute. I also love these lamps with the flower pots here. And just everything is very nice. A lot of Sims 4 assets, as I remember right when I sorted through the CC for Guru Sims worlds. Like, I think this lighthouse is from the Sims 4 and also a lot of these stones here. There is this little cute farmland here in the back with a ton of plants that obviously, because they are on... Okay, but you could harvest at least the ones that are already grown up, but as this is community land, you can't really make it grow, but there is a ton of stuff you could harvest. Crazy, but very cute little land out here. Then here in the woods are some cute little plots where you could build some nice cottages. They're all connected with these footpaths, and there's even a parking lot which looks like it's supposed to be like a nature path. So cute. And then this huge body of water, all of these. I think when I... Oh yeah, like there's even this effect on the stones that the water is crushing against them. Like, it's just super detailed. So cute. So because this world is obviously absolutely not built up, I could just place this anywhere, but in the description of the world it says that it's in the heart of Scandinavia, which I love because I wouldn't want this to be another New England world because it is already so cramped up there. So let's just take a look into Scandinavia. In my map there is only one world in Sweden. We have 2 Norwegian worlds, 1 Danish world, and no Finnish world yet. I did put it down as a Norwegian world. I don't know why, probably because I didn't have any Norwegian worlds when I started this up. But now, I don't know if I think I will just take a little look into Finland. There are no really buildings to look at. Obviously, like I do not need buildings because there are no buildings in Mirth. Very pretty, a lot of nature, just very green. I don't know, like this, there is a lot of water here in the middle, and as you can see, Mirth is an island. I always say that I do not care if it's an island because most of the Sims 3 worlds are an island, but maybe I could make it like a little island in one of these huge bodies of water in Scandinavia. And obviously one where there are a lot of mountains close. Like, it looks like there are a lot of mountains. And here are some cute little islands. Yeah, but... Ooh, okay. This looks very cute and impressive. Interesting architecture for sure. Like, I have to think for a moment what would make the most sense for my gameplay. Oh wow, such cool buildings. Oh my god, is this a reindeer or an elk? I have no idea. Oh, and some cute dogs, so nice. Yeah, I don't know what makes sense the most for my gameplay. Obviously it would be cool to have a Sims 3 world for every country, so you could take like an across Europe vacation with your Sims. This would be pretty cool. Okay, I just wanted to look at some Finnish architecture so I know how I would need to build if I ever wanted to fill Mirth with houses. Obviously there's a lot of very modern architecture in here. Like these cute little houses, like it's very similar to Sweden and Norway, I guess. Ooh, I love those houses. like super small and simple. So beautiful. Like on top of the rocks. Very nice. Like this would be how I would probably build up Mirth. Like such beautiful houses. And in the middle, like the town center, which is probably this part and a little bit of that part. I would go more into the like classical architecture like this. And like maybe that, but that's a bit too complicated. Or this is very nice. Like this would be so cool. So I think I will make Mirth Finnish. It's not like the heart of Scandinavia like Gruesome intended. Oh my god, so cute, so colorful. I love it. Like I want to see how a farm in Finland would look like. So yeah, I think it would be perfect for that spot that I showed you in the beginning. Make a little cute farm with a ton of houses. So cute. So yeah, I think I'm sold on Finland. So let's see. Here is a lot of water. Oh, there is like a little island in that big lake. There's obviously no town here. A ton of smaller islands, but no towns on it. Like it makes sense. Why would you want to live on a little island in a lake? It would be so hard to get all your stuff and also get to work every day, and then your children get to school every day. Like this would be a hassle, but also it would be probably pretty cute. But yeah, I think I will go with just this island because I just think it's so cute. And it's not even a whole island. Like there are streets connecting it. Like is this a bridge or not? Like it does not look like it's a bridge. Let's see. Let's go here. Okay, so it's a port where a ship comes and gets all of the cars that want to leave. But also there is a way on the other side. Like this seems to be a bridge. And then you can go around, but obviously this is like a shortcut to get to the other side. But I will just make this here and take the coordinates. And with that we're done with the Mirth, and we will now go into Aurora Skies. And here we have it, Aurora Skies in all its beauty. I think it is official that Aurora Skies is based in Iceland. Yeah, so it says here Aurora Skies is a Nordic majority Icelandic coastal town themed world. So we already know that we will put this into Iceland, but let's take a little look. Like I hope my game or like Aurora Skies finally worked. I had some problems with the store worlds because I was missing some files, and then either the rabbit holes weren't placed or all of the descriptions were missing, but I think I finally fixed it. I'm not really sure what has done it in the end, but I think it finally does work now. I just realized, are those twins? Yes, they look so similar. Why are they even like dressed the same way? Okay, so this is the school lot. Like this, I think is a rabbit hole building, and the rest is an actual building you can go into, so that's nice. And textures are loading for forever again, but it finally did. So very cute building, also with the super colorful houses. And also in town there are a lot of super colorful houses. Oh my god, I just think I've seen that item in some other custom world, and I was like, I never saw that. I didn't even download any CC for that world. And now it's just standing here around in Aurora Skies. Okay, like I never saw that. Like these super colorful houses here, so pretty. Very European, that it's just painted, not paneled. And some obviously are, like, is this? No, okay, it just has the border, but it's still just painted. With all those super colorful roofs, so funky. And just the whole area here, it's so pretty with that water. Let's just look into it close up. Ooh, it's so pretty. There is a little hot spring here probably. And I think it also does have... Ooh, what is that? Another hot spring. It's so pretty. Like, it's perfect for your Sims to go on vacation. Maybe a honeymoon. Ah, okay, so this is the science facility. And I really love this building. It also has some place to sit around and chill at the water. Very funny. And this is a fishing park. Also very cute. Like, the nature here is just so well done. It looks so realistic and nice. Like, I never was in Iceland, but I think they made it look really beautiful. Also, the road work is really good. Like, I think Aurora Skies is one of my favorite store roles from EA. It's just so beautiful. Like, probably right after Roaring Heights, because that's number one. It's so pretty. Very beautiful, yes. So let's get into guessing. And I don't think that it will take that long because Iceland is not so big. And maybe I will go right into Reykjavik. Obviously this is... Whoa, oh my god. Like, the buildings are insane and it's so pretty. It's so beautiful. It also has these colorful houses. Oh my god, like, this is so amazing. I think I will go right by Reykjavik because I don't think there will be any more fitting Icelandic world than Aurora Skies. Maybe a bit. Like, I know from GeoGuessing that down here is somewhere the spot where all of these... Oh my god. Okay, I did not expect that, but there is these hot springs somewhere down here. Like, yeah, this, right, that's what I was looking for. The Blue Lagoon in Iceland. I've seen so many Instagram and TikTok reels from people putting their hair in that water and completely ruining it. So if you're ever there, don't put your hair in that water. Like, it will destroy it. But it's so pretty. Oh my god, it's so nice. Like, it looks like it's super cold. There is snow there. But these hot springs, like, it's probably just really nice with the cold air and the hot water. Yeah, I just wanted to look at that. And I think I will just go with... What is this? Like, this is a bit too small. But as I said, it doesn't really matter. Whoa, like the builds, I'm just saying builds, like this is the Sims 3 world and not like the real world. The houses are so nice. And I think I will just go with this and take the link of this Reykjavik area. And with that, we're already done with Aurora Skies, and the last world for today is Dronningslund. Okay, and here we have Dronningslund. This is one of the very amazing worlds for The Sims 3. It's based, I think, on the Netherlands. Let me just check. It's based on a mixture of Danish and European towns. So Denmark and not Netherlands. Let's see, like we have Anakjer in Denmark. We have no world yet in the Netherlands, but as the creator said, it is based more on Denmark than Netherlands. I will consider this with my geoguessing. I do have one other world that I put into Netherlands for now, which is supposedly based on Finland, Netherlands, and other European countries. So as I want every country to be represented on my Sims 3 world map as good as I can, it's okay if I put Dronningslund into Denmark instead of the Netherlands, because I have another world that would be fine in the Netherlands. But let's just have a look. I never played in this world, but I already have a build that I have made for this world, and just this terraforming here is just insane. Like, I know how hard it is to terraform in the Create a World tool. It's just so not user-friendly. And also these builds, they are just amazing. Like, look at that. This is so beautiful. And also the whole outside of the world, like this terraforming, it's so insane. Like, this is so hard to do, but it looks so perfect. Like, all around this town with this waterway going around, and also how the town is just terraformed with all these canals. Yeah, I think that's why I first thought this is based off the Netherlands, because they all have these super narrow waterways going through Amsterdam. It's so pretty. Also, first let's take a look at this beautiful park here in the middle. So nice and realistic. Like, it's so beautiful. And then with all these houses here, most of them are, I think, empty. The rabbit hole rocks were placed inside, so this helps obviously with performance, that there are almost no furniture placed inside. And also this, like, this is so pretty. Like, the entrance to that place. And then we get to it with, if it would load up. It takes a while. Like, it's so detailed and beautiful, just lovely. And then with the streets and all the decorations put down there, all of these bridges, and then these little ships here in the water. It's just so beautiful. And I think my favorite place was actually this pool here right by the water. Like, this is so insane. Like, there is the water of the sea, and then we have these pools here, like, so beautiful. And then there is, like, I think a club for the Sims to party in right by the water. It's so pretty, like, insane. And all these builds here in the back, so detailed, just beautiful. There's also some builds here. I think this is the festival lot here with that food truck right in front of it. And here it is closed right now because there is no festival going on, but there's probably a lot marker for it to change when there's actually a festival going on, so it's then open. And I also like the detail that these lots that are unbuilt yet have these construction thingies here, so it looks like there will be built someday, maybe, if you want to build something there. And this is also put down here for the empty lots, so it's not just an empty lot, there is construction going on also here on this. It's just made so realistic and beautiful, and all of the builds are just amazing. There is even some road signs here, so you know where you're going. Just amazing. Like, is there something else that I haven't looked at yet? Like, here's this little fishing spot. Here we have a beach. There is also a little farm here on the outside. And more construction going on here in this little neighborhood. So you could make a whole new neighborhood here. And just everything is so pretty. Like, this world is really amazing. But let's get into geoguessing. Like, I kind of think I wanted to make it Amsterdam at first because it looks so much like, here you see all of the waterways. Like, do you see that that's so similar to the Dronningslund world? There are all these little, I think, grachten. Yeah, a gracht is what they call these little mini rivers. Let's just click on Amsterdam and look at some pictures. So pretty. Like, those houses, this is insane. And they look very similar to what we see here in Dronningslund. Obviously, Amsterdam is a pretty big city, but I think Dronningslund is also pretty big. Like, it doesn't have, oh my god, that pink house. It doesn't have a airport. Whoa, it's so pretty. but I don't think, like, obviously airports do not work in Sims 3, so it doesn't make sense to build one except you want to, like, make it a bit more immersive, but that's just like a big plus if it is like an airport that doesn't work. I think in the Barcelona world by looks this does have an airport. Okay, let's look into Copenhagen. This also does have some of these little waterways here, and it looks very similar from the architecture, and I think this would also be really perfectly fitting for Dronningslund. And as the creator said, it is supposedly mostly Danish. I think I will go with Copenhagen. Let's just see. Okay, the only word I have for Denmark right now is Annikjer. And with that, I think I'm okay with turning Dronningslund into another Danish world, because Annikjer is like the super small town, and then we also do have like a more bigger city in Denmark. Also for my legacy let's play, this would be really cool, so they could visit more of a city if they want to, like closer to them. So with that, we're already done with Dronningslund. And also done with this video. Like, we had some really cool worlds this episode, and I hope you liked it. As always, please tell me if you have any other idea where the worlds could fit better, but I think with this episode I'm pretty happy where I placed them. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you in the next episode. Bye!